In January 2010, my son Dante was in the hospital at Children's fighting for his life. When he was first born, he was diagnosed with cerebral palsy, which left him 90% brain damage. We spent a majority of our time at Children's, and his health was declining, and they started to have a meeting with us about what kind of care that we was going to look at home. So they hooked us up with palliative care, hospice, and that care was meaning that there was nothing else that children could do for him. We had to bring him home to keep him comfortable. In January the 4th in 2010, they came into our home and set up nurses, and me and my husband had to do round-the-clock care for him 24/7, and it was getting overwhelming. And I remember the nurse had asked me what are the things that I love to do, and I told her that fitness was my passion. And she said that you probably need to think about getting back involved in fitness or things that you like to do, because this is going to be very stressful and you need an outlet. And I told her that I would probably go and check at the YMCA to see if I can get a membership. And I remember the day that I walked in, I never forget it like it happened yesterday. I walked up to a lady, her name was Wendy Newland, I never forget it. And I talked to her about what was happening, that my son was pretty much dying at home, and I needed an outlet to renew my mind, body, and spirit. And she listened to me, and she consoled me, she comforted me. She never tried to put the membership on me. She just said, you can take your time, but know that people care, and you do need to find an outlet to deal with the stress that you're under. February 4th, 2010, God called Dante home. He passed away at the age of 6, and it was very hard because we knew that he was going to die, but we wasn't expecting it. You know, it's hard to accept that your son is dying, so we always had hope that he would continue to live. And the grief was very hard. I had another son at home who was 5 at the time. His name is Nigel. I had to be strong for him, and he was having his emotions about losing his brother, and my husband was going through as well. Probably about 2 years later, that's when God gave me the desire to come back and engage in fitness, of what I love to do. And I came in and I joined the Y then, and what a blessing it has been. And every time I look at Wendy Newland, I look at her smile, the same smile that she gave me in January, that smile is still there today. Every time I look at her, I just thank God for how far He has brought me, and what a blessing the Y has been to me. I have engaged in classes. I have met other friends who have encouraged me when they're going through things with their family. I let them know about my story, and just giving them hope and encouragement, and we just pray for one another. And the Y has been such a blessing. It has renewed my strength. I had a lot of weakness in my body for lifting my son up because he was a very big boy. I suffered with lower back issues, and coming to the Y, I have strengthened my back and my whole entire body, and even my spirit. I'm stronger for my son now, who needs me in different ways. And I have the Y to thank for that. And I just thank God for it, and it has been such a blessing for me and my family.